Good morning, teacher Gabriel and classmates. My name is Mayra Loja. Here I introduce my ID card. Well, the intention of this video is because I am going to explain the different elements or parts of the journal article. Before to start with this explanation, I would like to give a little definition about what is a journal article. A journal article is a piece of research. Usually this paper is scientific or scholar. The intention of this research of this paper is to communicative or add new information from a specific field. Now we are going to start with the elements of the journal article. We are going to start with the first element that is called preliminary section. Preliminary section. In this case, we are going to find in this section we are going to find the title, the authors, and the institution affiliation. In this case, as you can see here, this is the title of my journal article. Here we have the author. Depending the number of the people you need to include in this section, could be 1, 2, 3, all the authors who participated in this project you need to include in that section. As you can see here, there is the institution affiliation. In this case is a university, Saudi Arabia. This is the institution affiliation. Also, not in all the in the journal articles are going to appear this information, but sometimes can appear and others don't. In this case is a personal contact. And as you can see here, we have the email, and in other journal articles we are going to have the telephone number. In this case, only we have the personal email. Now we are going to continue with the other element that is called abstract. Basically, the abstract is a small summary of the entire research. Basically, it describes what was done in this research. It's very important to mention here that also you are going to have relevant information, but not with too much details, only specific and relevant points. As you can see here, we are going to find the purpose, the methods, information about related with methodology, findings, conclusion, recommendation, but however, it's only small information, small details in order to give the readers a general idea about what will be the topic for today, or what is the investigation, what is the purpose. Also, we are going to find here is the keywords. Not all the time we are going to appear this section, but sometimes can happen. Next, we have the introduction. In this case, basically the introduction are going to have all the information in order to understand why we are going to apply this research, or why this research was taken into consideration to analyze or to apply it in this situation. Basically, in the introduction, we are going to have the problem, the importance, that why we need to apply this in this project, in this situation, what are the benefits, or information like that. Is very element to mention here is that if you want to have a good introduction, you need to include several citations. However, these citations need to have a similarity, or need to be related to your topic. For example, as you can see here, the topic is going to be reading skill of English language. So the information that we need to include here is we are going to review, or we are going to analyze other resources with other authors and cite and include in our introduction, because this is a good element, because if someone else is going to analyze your project, these people or this person is going to say, okay, this author has so many citations. For the reason I consider that this this author took some consideration or took into account other resources related to the same topic. And this is a good idea to use other sources and investigate other information. Also, we are going to have here the objective, or what is the methods that that is going to apply within introduction. Also, we are going to analyze the second element, that is methodology. In this in methodology, we are going to find all the participants, where in this case the subject are the participant, and in this methodology, in this element, you are going to find specific details about what is the role of each participant, or could be groups, or everybody is going to participate. You are going also to understand here about what is the role of each approach. For example, if is qualitative, what is the role of qualitative approach? Quantitative, or we are going to combine, mix both methods. You are going to find here more specific detail about each of these approaches. Also, that we are going to find here is the instruments. The instrument, you are going to understand how to apply each of these instruments. For example, in this case, you are going to find in methodology about questionnaires, tests, interviews. You are going to find here when the researchers apply each of them with a specific group or a specific people. As you can see here, we have in participant, we have 37 female students. As you can see here in methodology, you are going to have more specific details. Then we are going to analyze the next element, that is data analysis and results. In this case, we are going to summarize in a general trend. In this case, we are going to apply more statistic analysis. In this case, as you can see here, we are going to use tables, graphics, pictures, in different graphic representation. As you can see here, we are going to order the information in a specific graphic in order to understand, in order to give this information a more relevant order. As you can see here, we have so many graphics in order to compare the information. It's very important also mentioning that part is more important to use in these results or data analysis is to apply more graphic representation than verbal description, because when you apply this verbal description, you are not going to have too much reliable. And when you use these pictures, or this graphic representation, you're going to give your research, or your information is going to be more confident. And discussion and conclusion regarding the discussions, we are going to analyze the information, but we are going to relate it with other studies. For example, you are going all the information regarding these results. For example, this result, you need to compare this information and contrast with other authors in order to give more confidence your research. And the conclusions basically are going to summarize your paper, are going to give a specific, are going to extract relevant information from each part of your research. For example, the introduction are going to have a conclusion, methodology, also discussions. You're going to have a specific specific information regarding or related to your topic. And we have in the conclusion, we are going to have also recommendations. These recommendations are going to give specific information to the future readers in order you need to avoid this, you need to apply that in this investigation for that reason. And as of finally, we have the references. The references are very important because you are going to give credit the main authors or all the people or all the resources that you use in your research. For that reason, you need to, the first step is to it's to put in alphabetical order. It's very important to consider that part, as you can see here. And you need to use reliable resources, not only books. It's very important to mention in that part. If you want to have a different journal result, you need to use different resources. For example, you can use books, journal articles, videos, web page, blogs, different resources. However, these resources need to be reliable, and in order to consider this part, also you need to cite properly this in this section, all these different different types of resources. And teacher, that will be all about this video. I hope you enjoy and have a great one.